interestingly, they don't talk about Stalin, maybe because this is in the 20s. They talk that the place of Genghis Khan or Russian emperor, what now they have instead is the dictatorship of the proletariat of Eurasia, as represented by the Communist Party. So this is how they supplanted this function with the party, basically. So, this is why all of this works. So I think they think that, Bolsheviks are a bunch of dummies who are doing things correctly, partially, as much as they can, because they are not really completely conscious of what they are doing, but they're doing this because they partially reflect the authentic will of Eurasia, partially, but not in a conscious way, So this is basically what's going on. And this is, so they think, it's a process. So, Peter the Great fucked up. He also did something good. He conquered the continent and so on, but adopted wrong ideology. This led to alienation of the ruling class and them fractioning into different parts, civil war, so on. The masses without consciousness, but they show up on this historical scene as an elemental, destructive scene. There are Bolsheviks there who are best organized to be at the forefront, but they don't even know why. They are best organized and fanatically committed to revolution, and for those reasons they are there. But the true contents of this revolution and what's going on is contained in these Eurasian masses, and then when they come to power, they have this change. They are confronted with reality. So some of them lose their ideology, and they anyway recruit from the masses. So they change their practice because the masses still contain in themselves some kind of an authentic Eurasian idea of statehood. So the forms that they actually enact are okay; they are good. What is not good is how they understand them.
Okay, I mean, this is stupid.
Yes.
It's no wonder a bunch of them, ended up getting shot. And
yeah, well, this is I'm saying. This is a bunch of nerds. This is what it is.
This is, but nerds that didn't think this through well enough.
Of course.
I mean, it's just it's very abstract in a lot of ways, because it relies on this existing Eurasian people as a reality, and that is in and of itself pretty abstract. So everything else is this is kind of good, but if only it was a little different. If we get these people out, they don't really know what they're doing. We know what we're doing, which they clearly didn't, because
I'll just imagine what it does this mean from their perspective. So there are these elites of the elites, who what was their life? So they probably think they're some kind of demigods compared to ordinary people, because they lived in a feudal system, and they were pianists, musicologists, whatever, rich people who spoke French and so on. So they think of themselves as gods, basically, and somehow the whole world crumbled, and now the masses, there's this complete anarchy and chaos. They have their own system. These people are in Prague and in Berlin. So, but they are also young, and they think all of these older fucks, our parents, grandparents, and so on, they fucked up. They don't understand what's going on. We understand because we are smart. And so what is going on is this historical process, which was inevitable. It's because all these people fucked up, and some new reality is now playing out. You cannot deny it. It's going on, and the only thing that needs to change is for everyone to acknowledge how we should be a part of it, as basically a part of the ruling class, because we are the smartest.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, but this is just like those dudes on the internet who make up, I'm Juche transhumanist, Tradcath or something, whatever, a million different flag emojis. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
If you want access to this full episode, along with hundreds of hours of other assorted weirdness, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/tenepod and help us out a little bit.